All right, today there's really just two things I'm going to address. My psychosis. So, my claim to fame is I would check in constantly saying I'm a time traveler and I'm looking to find my one. Now, this actually is what we all work with right there. Okay, but we're all we always, because we always work for our family. That's why we keep going. So, but I was a single man, so let's go ahead and put that. Go over here. So, single, no children, no kids, able body. So, I claim two things. One, I knew that if I actually discovered how to time travel, I would need a system that has translated throughout time in different forms and factions. So, there is that. So after that, I had to figure out how it worked. So with it being a supposed infinite symbol, I got lost real quick. I got lost in figuring that out. But I knew that I was only doing it for one purpose. My number one rule. Right there and right there. So I knew that I needed to find my perfect perfect, I won't fuck around on this one, match. On the spectrum would be opposite of what I'm doing in this exercise to find. So on the opposite end. So they would also be using the same techniques that I would. I was doing it consciously. I can't spell, I'm sorry. They were doing it subconsciously, meaning they understood the pattern in the system. Now, for this example, I'm just using pi, an infinite symbol, but any infinite number, you can replace that and you'll have your own data set, your own story, your own language. So, thing is, I knew because of my process, I knew once met, I would have to acknowledge that I lied to meet her, and she would not believe me. So that's where the parable or the story I'm going to tell you is. Now, I have a video called I Love You Too, which is a video capture of an audio to text recording. So I was completely delusional at the time, and I explained to the intake nurse my situation. I said, I'm a time traveler. I've been looking for you. The later half of my entire life. It's a conscious decision, and I just want to know if you can be open and honest with me during this conversation. I will not be violent. I will not. I'm completely okay. I may show emotions ranging from crying to yelling, but just stay there and trust that I won't do anything. And they said yes. And then I continued to explain, well, my mother passed, and I haven't really had any healthy relationships because I've been taking care of people my whole life, just like you are right now, but you're getting paid for it. I did it out of the kindness of my heart. The only real way I can explain this is by writing it down, because every question that you ask is changing my focus. So, is there a way I can get a pen and paper, or pencil and paper? I got a pencil and paper, said yes, and then I had asked one last favor. I'm like, while I write this down in the corner, can I have some privacy? So, yes. Now, mind you, it's different. I'm doing this. I haven't reread what was said back then, but it was said 3 times. Yes, yes, yes. So, the narrative goes. I explain as I'm writing. In the future, you and your family, a doctor and a nurse, discover a time traveling gene in DNA that rapidly degrades memory. I always forget that. Memory from moment to moment. You develop a list of keywords to activate this gene's decades prior discovery. And then this is what I actually wrote on this. With each use of the words on the inside, my mind will alter 50% instantaneously to adjust, forgetting my past to create this said future. So that is really altered from what the video had said, but that was in there. So then I had said something. There's like, walk it off. Because there was a conversation at one point, and I don't think I got it recorded, where she asked if I was okay because I was bleeding. Like, you got to walk it off. That's what Dad always says. Walk it off. So you got to be strong for the family. For fame. Okay. So then you get to this point, and then I handed her the note, and she's reading this, and then she opens it up, and then that. I said, we were twin flames at one point, and you have 1,000 lists of words on the paper, just over and over and over again. And I know every time when we go through this process that this is all I can remember because of the degradation. I have no heart to tell you. You keep telling me at the end of our life cycle to go back, do it better. I'll listen harder, use these words. But every single time we get to this point and you realize that you said those words with honesty, and it rang true, and that's the reason why the gene was activated. So now writing, in the writing, it's a little disjointed, but the story same. So she realizes that she was honest when she said those three things. Now, I'm the one that manipulated her to get her to say that, but it still worked out. The reason is because this is a new life. It's a new chance to have new experiences. I know that. I know that this is the only word that I remember. There's this and always. So, yes and always are my two words that basically fuck me up pretty bad every time. So, but, anyways, neither here nor there. It's a delusion. Never happened. Or it did, and it is, as I said, speech to text into a dialogue, and then someone's reading the text later on as verification. And then you hear it now. So, but it is, I love you too. There's no exclamation point, but what you do is you go into my channel, and then you hit search channel videos, and you type that in, and you got it. Or you can add my YouTube at Joshua Sisk. So, I am technically a time traveler, and what I do is that with any new event or community I go to, I cook a meal. I possibly bring a gift, but I like ribbons. You always got to throw a bow up on there. So, anyways, and then you bring a dish. Mine's from my mom is tuna noodle casserole. You had black olives, celery, and then you do buttered cornflakes on top because people like it corny or buttery. Sorry, butter cornflakes. And then you bake, and then that's it. It's real simple. It's kind of mushy, it's crunchy, it's a nice little mix. My grandmother, on the other hand, she always brought white chili. So, and that's really cheesy. Chicken. So it's a little dare. So, but anyways, during these things, they would say, I would always get, oh, this tastes amazing. What's in it? And I'm like, well, it's my mother's recipe. And then I would go into a story about my mom, telling her good stories. And the work she did instilling respect and love into me. Same with my grandmother. Completely different woman. Nurse. And then this is secretary. Anyways. They butted heads like no other, but I was like their middleman of communication the majority of the time, even though it wasn't my job. I was like that with most of my mom's side of the family. I was the bridge of communication. So, with that being said, I'm going to throw some cards down. I haven't done cards in a little bit. It's only been about a week since I probably touched them. I've been recording every time I touch them on video. I think these are in order. I ordered all of them. So, all right, so that's that side. That's all the jokers, and they are they grouped? They may not be grouped. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Let me go up. Let me check to see what we've got. I'll keep it small. I want to hit the light too. So now we're going to try to tell a story with these cards. There should be 52 on the deck. Alright. Well, I got to tilt my head down. Okay. Anyways, a quick shuffle. We're going to try to talk about 2 and 4 people. So 42 or 24. Alright, the card that dropped off the table. So we're going to focus on the 4 people. 3 of them are not me, obviously, because it's clubs. So, alright. Let's try to describe these 4 people. So this is how I'd work with pi. Alright, just so you can see. Alright, that was a horrible one. Let's do it again. Get it. Better. Cut. That's the one that wanted out. So forever. We're going to do 3 stacks because one of them's not me. So, alright, so we got 1, 2. We're going to do 3 per. 3. Gonna stir it up. All right. I'll tilt that sideways so you know it fell out. So, Queen of Hearts. So we've got to figure out who these people are. All right. How are we going to do that? So this is me looking. Sorry, I keep tilting it. This is me looking at pi. It's just a general. This is your data set right here. So, and I knew the feelings I had when I was putting it out, which were kind of generalized. You know, I keep open points. So 2, 2. So, I wish I knew these people. All right. So it's 4 corners. So it's a diamond. All right. Diamond is money, currency, my one type of deal. So this one's obviously going to be like 6. Nah, it's not. So 75 is K. So it could be J, K. 57 is I. And I'm using ASCII on that. And then we've got C. 37 is percentage, or 73 is I. D. I'm going to put, for me, I need to close these out. I'm going to do a card like this and a card like that. Alright. Alright. So 118 is V, and technically 22 is V. I don't know if you can see that. And then I'm going to double up. See, V is me, so that's literally 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. So we're good there. And the other one is you that left on my hand, so that's you. I don't know who this is, unless that's the identifying conversation. Jack. 9. 79 is O. Alright, so they're looking for I. So, because 73 is I. We already established that. So we're looking at this one with the blackjack. So, I'll go 2 in. Alright, there we go. Alright, 2 in. 32. So this is 22. So that's going back to that. But this is a queen. That's a jack. It's a kingpin, I'm guessing. We got to get a king up in there. So the thing is like, I haven't touched these cards, and I'll show you the cards in a moment. Well, right now, actually. So, I just pull cards by random. I'm going to keep it on the floor. You'll see that. So I'll just pull another set. I'll close out. Well, we'll do a blue one. Now, this one may not be. I'm going to just stack these up. I'll clean them later. So, now this is a system anyone can learn. That's what I'm trying to say. This is super easy. Once you stay firm in your mindset of what you want, what you're doing, the world kind of folds in and gives you what you need. Because they like your story. Make sure the story's good, though. That's what it comes out to. Alright, so these are in that order. So we got 2 jokers. Alright. So this one is... So some of the cards, with this being said, this needs to be addressed. It's a fairly new deck. It's been used once for a poker night. As you can see, there's holes in the middle. But when you're unshuffling a deck, they're going to be very closely stacked together. So, which is hard when you're trying to figure out, because they'll show an order of their stickiness. So I'll do one more. We'll do it real quick. One, do 2. So 1 to 1, which is H. Do one more spin. I'm trying to keep this short. So I'm just trying to make sure that there's some sort of randomness in here. The cool thing is like when cards pop out and you're trying to do a trick or something, that's usually letting you know either your flaws or a conversation that needs to be had. So I'm going to pull to the front. Do one more spin. These aren't as sticky. I'm just, my left thumb. It's not working. Alright, just, so see. Got upside dark heart 8, so that's, damn it, this may get it. This may get that nurse's name that I was talking about, which I don't want because it's private. Ooh, we'll do that. Alright, so that's K, so it's me and that one. Alright, JK. Alright. One more to tie it up, and we'll do 5 and 5. Just feel it out there. Highest card in the deck. So, to you. Okay, so it's 27, 77, SK. So I'm missing that. I think that's good. I know who I'm talking about. Now, is this you? That's the question. Are you the highest power of the old G's? So, anyways. All right. You be good.